Okay, hi everyone. This is TakeOne podcast. My name is Vladislav Shmigelski,
My name is Simon Gerhardt.
and we are both from Estonia, currently living here. And in this podcast, we want to share our experience and other creatives' experience, some tips, some freelancing, videography, and business in general for videographers, stuff like this. What do we wanted to cover more in this episode, in this podcast, in the future?
Ideally, we really want to start doing interviews with other creatives and other freelancers all around Europe.
Yeah, that will be nice because we know there's a lot of good podcasts out there in the United States, like Mid Convo, like 505 podcasts, and now FTF show as well. And we wanted to have something that's more relatable to Europe, something that's more relatable to closer to us, something like this. And yeah, we want to interview some creatives who work in Europe to share our side of the globe. And yeah, there's a lot of things to cover. Maybe we will share some gear news as well, some gear reviews, something like this, with guests. That will be very fun.
Yeah, maybe just discuss the industry news as well, just whatever news happening in the industry at the moment.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So let's roll the intro. In today's episode, we want to discuss, I think, a very interesting and very stressful topic for every freelancer, not just only for a videographer. I think this will be for everyone. How to find clients, how to find your first paying client in this freelancing career. If we start, when we started, and as everyone starts, we are starting alone always, I think, because it's cheaper to pay only for yourself. That's why freelancing and not getting paid from one person for salary is what freelancing is. You get paid from a lot of or different clients, and that's your salary. And how to find your first client if you're just starting out.
This is something that I need to know because all of the work I've ever gotten has been through connections.
Through connections, yeah.
So my first work came from my brother. Talked to his boss. Hey, I have a brother that knows English. We have a position open where they need some English. And from there, I started taking photos for them and then video. And now they are my one retainer client. The work I've done in Sweden, also through a friend of mine. The work I do here as well, besides those two, is through you. So everything I do is all connection based.
Yep.
And some of my biggest projects were also through my friend in Sweden with some big, basically third party. So there's a production company that knew him, and then he knew me, and so through him I went to the production company, and we worked with the production company. So there's a lot of right now. I'm in the market for new clients.
Yeah, me as well. In the city where we live, it's pretty tough. It's very small, not even a city. It's a town, I guess.
It's a town, yeah.
45,000 people.
Is it 45,000 now? Wow.
I think but it's
It's getting smaller.
I think it's even smaller than 45,000. I don't know, but yeah, registered is something like this. But I think it's even smaller because there's not a lot of work, and a lot of people are going to work to a different town and going back at weekends and for studying as well. So yeah, in our town it's pretty tough, but I've been working full time only doing video for the past 2 years at least, or even more. I've been full time in freelancing with some photos and graphic design, web design work, creating websites as well. Together with some video projects, it's been a couple more years. So it's like 4 or 5 years I've been full time in freelance in this town, and yeah, but it's pretty tough. But yeah, networking and who you know, connections is the like the first main thing that you can get paid. I have my first client who till this day is hiring me, was the local futsal club, and the first thing that I did, like I didn't even know that they will hire me in future for video, but I was offering them a website redesign. I found them on Instagram, opened, at this time I was learning how to do websites, and at this time I opened their Instagram, opened their website through the link, and found it's like on a Wix.com with no proper like nothing, like just contact information and that's it. And I took the email that was on the website, emailed him this club and the owner of this club, and asked him to make a website for him. He called me 2 minutes after I sent the email and asked me to help him not build his website, but help him post more content on Instagram.
Yes.
And he has other furniture business, and he hired me like half time or something like this for a practice from the if you're not working, from the agency who helping to get work, and yeah, and that's how I started to know him. I started to create posts, like match day posts, full-time posts, after results after the match, and after that I started to learn. During this time I was learning also videography, and started to also ask him maybe if he wants some couple videos for like his furniture business, or for in the future. It got to this point that he almost each month hires me to film his club's matches. And you've been also filming with me a couple times, or not with me, but instead of me.
That was fun, by the way.
Yeah, my favorite industry is sports, and this is very fun to film in a local club.
So what you did was pick the industry that you really like. You basically you emailed them and pitched them the idea to do something. They wanted to do something else with you, and then you just kept upselling them to do more and more different things.
Yeah, I think it came natural to find a sports club.
Yeah,
because I've been playing football or soccer. How do you say it?
For Europe, so football.
So football, yeah. We are in Europe here. You're from United States. Was born but raised here, so he's also saying football as well. When you pick a niche you like, you're already into this niche, like you're engaged, you know the rules. For example, if it's different, some kind of sport, you know the rules, you know how this niche works, how this game plays, something like this. So it's easier for you to give ideas for the client, and it's easier for you to start creating better content because you know what to film. I had a client from martial arts like TakeOne from a local nearby city, and I didn't know what to film. Like, I'm not into martial arts at all. And when I was riding with them to a tournament, I didn't know what's happening, what will happen next. They didn't say me any schedule or what will happen. They just, oh, this guy is going to fight, go fill him. Oh, this guy is dressing, go fill him. Oh, the guys are eating, go fill them. And it was, but yeah, that's pretty easy. But when in actual fight, I'm just was filming everything because I don't know what is like in Taekwondo, what counts, what I was learning while was on a tournament filming, what count as a shot or don't count, or how the coaches are getting angry. So it was pretty tough. So when you choose a niche you are in, if you have if you work full-time somewhere, for example, you already know this company, maybe you can ask for a different position or something like this in the company because you already know it. They are paying for you already, and you maybe want to move to videography, for example, to go from this position, which is not very videography, for example. That will be easier.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
If you're already working in a company and you're doing like freelance on the side, just pitch the company you work for, because they already know you.
You had something like this as well.
Yeah.
That they were paying you for work, and then you move out, and then they are your.
Yeah. But first of all, I was just doing photos for them, for the product photos for the site, and then I was like, hey, I want to learn video. Do you guys want to do videos for YouTube? They're like, we would like to try, yeah. So that's how we started. And then when I left the company and I came back as a freelancer, it was an easy pitch, an easy sell, because I'm probably the only videographer in Estonia. That's not a huge thing because Estonia is tiny, but the only videographer in Estonia that knows as much about table tennis as I do.
yeah, that's probably the same.
Yeah. So the company was a table tennis company. Yeah, so it was an easy sell just because I am because of the fact that I was in the industry for so long, I was surrounded by the industry for so long.
Yeah,
it was an easy sell because I know a lot about table tennis. I know a lot about video. They know my work. Yeah. We've worked with them before, so it's an easy sell. So that's a good place to start, I would think.
Yeah, that would be nice, and the most painless switch from the current position you have to the videography.
Yeah.
So it's like connections. What other stuff do we have?
Networking. So connections, but like that's we've only mentioned through work. I think connections, networking as in with friends. You have to find people.
Yeah.
You have to find like-minded people. If it's really hard, I would say almost impossible to grow out of the low-level freelance level until you have some connections around and you know people. I think you know quite a bit. You know everyone in town.
Yeah, if not everyone, but the most active one, I don't know, on the town and social media, I know a lot of them because if the city and if there's a lot of projects, for example, in our county, there's a lot of projects and events there, I think everywhere, but you know the people who organize and create these projects and events, just following them on Facebook and asking for, I don't know, hey, do you need help or on this event I shoot video, maybe we can shoot a video for you, one for free. First, for free, you film, you have a portfolio already, you can pitch it to other people. This person already knows your good work. He will hire you again for the next event, but paying you. And he will tell all other his friends that, yo, you have an event, I have this guy who made this video for me. Or if he posted a video of this event on his channels, his friends will ask him, like, who did the video, who created the video.
if you want to get rehired for those things, you need to have a decent level of
Yeah.
quality, but you have to be quick. That's the most important thing. Quick and easy to work with. You have to be like very, very quick to answer, very quick to respond, and very nice and everything. Just pleasant to work with and quick. Those two things will get you hired more often than just quality.
Yeah, the quality and like perfectionism.
Yeah.
Like getting making the most beautiful, most amount of sound effects possible and needed to add will not get you too far if you edit it quick and decent. Like most of the clients, especially events, they want a video 1-2 days before after the event happened, so it's not well, after 1 month or even a week, they want to post it very quickly, so to show that the event happened, so it doesn't not very a lot of days pass by. So yeah, they value speed and ease of work. If you stress them out or if you ask too many questions, so it will probably be for them it will be very hard to work with you because they're already busy. Yeah, and that's, I think, in any niche, in any industry. About the connections, I got a local college to shoot a podcast while filming for a school of the high school. I filmed the opening ceremony on the 1st September, and they had the ceremony in college.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have their own building at the time, but they opened it at the college, and they were a director of the college. And that way I knew who is the director of the college, remembered his name, found his name on the college website, and emailed him about offering, for example, a podcast. I offered them. And he redirected me to a marketing, or who was she? She was responsible for all the posts on social media, I guess. And he was like, "Yeah, you can discuss with her." And after that, we discussed about creating a podcast for the college. So we filmed a couple episodes for the college, and that was also how I got a work. Like shooting for one client on the events, you can know and find other business owners and text them. The college and school is not very good for retainer clients because they usually you get to work with students who are not getting paid. They're just like studying, and they are not very interested in extra work at school and at the college. If it's not getting them points for or something for their diploma or anything, they will get burnt out very fast. So that was happened with the college. The students were not interested after 2-3 episodes, and we just stopped working because I asked the woman of who is responsible in the college for the social media, and she was like, "I don't know, the students don't want to do it, then I can't do anything." So that was very strange. So that's not ideal industry if you don't have a contract or the person who are working with is getting paid for this.
What else? Where else do we find clients?
After I got married, I moved for a couple months to a different town, and I still didn't make full-time in videography. Before that, I was making websites, online stores, and when I was getting back to Narva, to this town, I was looking in Facebook for a lot of people. Like when you open the Facebook feed and you scroll, Facebook suggests you friends to add as a friends. It's usually friends of your friends, and this is how I got a lot of work.
Really?
Yeah, and I was asking my friends who I knew in town that know a lot of people, like they're active in town, so they usually go to different events or stuff in some stuff like this. And I started to ask them, like one guy, I knew this company. It's a local. It's a Estonian government news, so it's ERR. It's local government news in the whole country, and I knew this Instagram. Their Instagram. I knew that they're filming in Narva somewhere, and I was texting them in Instagram like 2 or 3 years before this. Like, do you hire or something like this? They didn't answer me. But when I asked one of my friends on Facebook, do you know someone in town who needs video? He sent me a producer from this studio from Narva, a contact of him. I added him as a friend. I texted him asking, do you need help with video or anything else? He's like, yeah, we do. Let's meet. And I helped them a couple times in the studio on live shoots, moving teleprompter, like editing text for teleprompter. And it was very not very interesting, but after that they started to ask me to film news as well. Some coverage of the local news during the week. It's like, it's not on the weekends, it's not in the evenings, it's during the day, which is ideal for me. And that's how I got my first client, which is hiring me constantly, I think. And when I scrolled for friends to add on Facebook, they're usually like, my friends were already from Narva, and the Facebook also suggested me the people who live in as well, because they're friends with my friends and they also living in Narva. So when I started to look for the Facebook suggested me some people. I opened their profile, looking what they are doing, if they have any kind of business. And I was thinking that, okay, this guy have this business, I can offer him something. I added him as a friend, waited for approval, and then texted like, I am local videographer. Do you need any videos? I can offer, for example, I think, do you have some event for free? I can shoot it for free, so we can try to work together, and that way is very easy, I think, to find local work, and you don't need to write to a different city to film.
Just suggested friends on Facebook. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know this existed anywhere. Any tips? You usually get tips. We will talk next about Instagram, like DM directly to to businesses on Instagram, which is also a thing. I think we can discuss this as well. When you find a local business with Facebook friends, why it's great, because you, like on LinkedIn, it's usually a business owner. If it's a local business, it's usually 1 or 2 people, and you're directly speaking with the decision maker. So it's you're not texting someone like from marketing department or someone who is like selling, who is not a business owner. But on Instagram, it's usually business profiles. So if you find some local businesses, maybe you can type in search on Instagram, you can type a name of your city, and then you can see suggested businesses. Because usually local businesses, they are targeting only their town or city, and they usually name their business profile or URL together with the city name. So it's easier to find a local business by typing the business name. Or it's like the location as well, so you can get posts. There's a lot of posts of just general people profiles, so it doesn't help. So finding businesses with on profiles, not on location tab, but on profiles tab, have helped me to find a lot of businesses with this. Not a lot, but because our town is very small. But I think if I would do it in capital, for example, that will be much easier. So is yours. On Instagram, you also can find these businesses by typing a name of the company, and we'll look at their profiles, what they're doing. If they have some videos, that's also a good point. But if they're not cool, you can offer a better quality. If they have a lot of photos or reels from a phone, you can offer like high quality, and you can offer videos, something like this. It usually gets around 5 or at least 5 or more no's when you get one yes. 1 out of 10, something like this. So it's very hard to start to write more businesses when you got 5 no's. But it's usually a lot of businesses say no, but 1 out of 10 usually can say something like, let's try. And when you offer, it's usually better to offer something for free first, so you can have something for your portfolio and something to show other people. And it's also a good point for them that they see that you are willing to work not just to get money, but you're working with your craft, that you're offering this because you see the value in this and they see it as well. So and they will recommend you as a humble person who is willing to do the work and not just getting paid as fast as possible, something like this. So if you are, because if you are offering for free, you're letting them to trust you first, and then you get paid. So to convince someone who didn't work with you, and they're considering, maybe we need it, but we don't know if you actually will work out with you. Offering something for free first gives you gives them no-brainer offer. They will, for them it's easier. If it's not good, it's for free. It was for free, so it's not a big deal. If it's paid and it's bad, they will not like it. So offering first video for free if you're starting out and you are contacting directly someone is the best approach. If they are texting you, then you can charge for first video as well, because they're already texting you and they know your work from your portfolio or from someone who suggested you. Your first video for this business was for free for other business. Also for video editing, for example, I got some work from youtubejobs.co for YouTubers. It was very...
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was...
I mean opportunity-wise, it sounds really cool.
Yeah, because there's even Mr. Beast and a lot of people are posting there. A lot of well-known big YouTubers, but it's... they are hiring not for cheap, they're hiring for quality. If you are a very qualified video editor and you have a portfolio, then you can get hired with American salaries pretty easy. But there's a lot of competition there out there, on Fiverr and on Upwork. But it's Fiverr and Upwork, there's not a lot of video editing work and not a lot of videography at all. But on youtubejobs.co you can get hired for video editing.
Fiverr is crazy. It's so hard to get anything.
I did
everything I could for months, and
me as well. I didn't try hard, maybe, but yeah, it's usually on Fiverr and Upwork. It's usually a low ball offer. Usually on Upwork and Fiverr, they are looking for cheaper ones.
Yeah.
I had one client from YouTubeJobs.com. The guy was from Chicago, from United States, and it was very good pay. But now we are not working with him. But yeah, it was for a couple months. It was very good work. So yeah, if you not growing, if you're not offering a lot of value outside of video editing, like if he will find someone cheaper and better, he'll probably switch to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have like agreement or something like this for a couple months, half a year or something like this, that will be better. But usually
It's always better to try to get a contract. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you like always provide value, usually it's not very good to provide value of more than you getting paid for. It's usually not like worth profit wise, but it gets you like so they will not leave you or something like this. Well, yeah, it's a pretty middle balance. You should balance good communication, so always you're chatting and asking always what do you need to improve on, something like this, but they make sure you have agreements of how much you're doing work for this amount of money, how much revisions you do, so you're not like not working too much.
There's pros and cons to offering more value, like to being super valuable. The pros are obviously that they like you and they stay with you. Maybe they'll recommend you. The cons is maybe they are selfish and they don't care. You offer a lot and they don't give you anything ever. That way it doesn't grow anywhere. It just kind of stays at the same time, and you just start kind of losing it. Because the point of giving giving 110% is for profit. It's not it's for the future profit. It's not just out of the kindness of your heart. So you have to be aware of that in the moment when you're talking to clients, when you're working with clients. You can't allow them to take too much.
Yeah. Boundaries. What?
Boundaries.
Yeah, it's like agreement. It's you need to speak like with their client, not with a friend.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this amount of work, not more.
Yeah.
For this, if you need anything, please ask me, but it will be additional charge.
I think that's true with smaller clients. Yeah. With big clients, with big brands, it's often worth going the extra mile to be super friendly, to act like you're friends with them, and go the extra mile because they will pay the big bucks for it. And that's what they value. The smaller clients, it's a less of that. It's a less balanced game.
And usually big clients, they always after that they ask how much do we need to pay for it, can we create an agreement. So they are very strict with this as well. They are like very communicative, but they always it's usually with the bigger checks and bigger clients, it's usually easier or less stress to work with. Because slow paying clients, they usually ask for a lot of work for very cheap.
Discounts or too many revisions. Or just unrealistic expectations.
So that's why I created a pricing calculator.
Oh, that was a perfect segue. Well done.
Oh, I couldn't hold it. I created a pricing calculator for freelance videographers, especially for myself first. And you can list all the settings, like you can list all the price for all of the work you do, all the team members you add for your shoot or something like this, any expenses you might need, and it gives you a very good price that to offer for the client. And you can create also a proposal out of this, and like with the milestones and deadlines, what you will do till this day, until this day, and what they need to pay till what day. So I usually ask for 50% deposit before starting any project. So I hope that this will help. There's a little chat on the bottom of the app that you can suggest any features to add, or just text me somewhere and I will improve it. I want to make it bigger, like a project management tool for specifically for freelance videographers and production companies. I also recently got contacted from Behance. I didn't even know that someone will contact me on Behance. So I posted some thumbnail design and video editing for other clients which I edit. I have one YouTuber who I'm editing constantly for, and I uploaded my work there, thumbnail design and video editing. And one guy was browsing Behance and contacted me as well. So we are like in talks now. Maybe we will discuss future work together. So Behance is also like a good place for storing your portfolio, because there's a lot of creatives there, and they are browsing. Because at Behance it's Adobe, and they have sections for each app.
Mm-hmm.
And you have app for Premiere Pro. You can add to your project and set which program did you use, like for editing. And you can also add DaVinci Resolve there as well. So it's like he searched for video editor or video editing and found me. There is also the recently Full-Time Filmmaker updated their website, and they have now opportunities page where you can find work. But I think it's only for the ones who paid for some kind of course, small course or full course. I don't know. I have the full course there, so I can post my own work or opportunities for others, and I can email and apply for other jobs there as well. And also LinkedIn is interesting topic, and we don't have any success on LinkedIn currently, but there is a very good app like Instagram, but you don't have a lot of people with basic profiles. Usually there are only working people.
Yeah.
But it's on LinkedIn. I found it's pretty hard to find business owners or decision makers. So it's usually if there's small businesses, it's hard to find them. But when it's a big company, you can't land them because they're too big, or they have a marketing team inside the company, or they work with the agency, some big agency, something like this. So it's pretty hard, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have you can. I didn't try it, but I will in the future. Apollo Chrome extension. So it's like extension which you can open in LinkedIn and save contacts, find leads, find people by searching their position, something like this. On a LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it's like a different app in LinkedIn. It's paid, I think, but yeah, it's like you can find a lot of people. I think in LinkedIn basic search you can also look for, I don't know, CEOs or someone, like by typing their work status. How do you say it? Yeah. Who are they in the company?
Yes.
So like if you can find these people and connect with them and see what their business are doing in social media or on a website, offer, I don't know, client testimonials to put on the website, for example, or business video. Or for big companies, I also heard that a lot of people in the United States making money by shooting learning videos inside the company to educate the team inside.
Yeah, I actually heard about that here too. There's one company, I think G4S does that.
Like, I didn't see these videos in Estonian businesses, but in American businesses and big companies, it's pretty common thing.
I think it's not like very common here. I think it's possibly an opening here in Estonia.
If you make your website as an agency and like add someone, your friends, as I did, as your friends, as your team, as a lot of people do, it's not necessary to hire them full-time. You can add that you're a team, you're working together on the projects, as we did for one client in Tallinn. We worked as a 3-person team.
Well, 4 technically with the
Yeah. Boris didn't come with us,
He
but
didn't
he
come
helped on the pre-production and scripting. Yeah, but we worked on this project as a 4-person team. It was a pretty good budget for us, and yeah, that was pretty fun. They didn't care that we are full-time or not full-time in a company, that we are making a lot of money or no money. Our website and portfolio was set that we are official. We have a business name, and we have big projects that we can help on. And we were working with this project for a couple months, and we did it. So it was very hard. It was the first project we did, very big project with the storyboard, with the script.
I had a blast.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
It was so fun. Yeah, maybe in the future we'll have more of these projects.
Yeah, I hope so.
It will be very fun. But yeah, with these projects, if you create a behind-the-scenes videos as well, to put it on your social media and your website, and contact with this background, contact some businesses, big companies, and offer, for example, internal or learning videos for the team. I'm like in coding now, and there's so many videos of Google inside the docs, instructions for different apps they have. They recorded like 200 or even more like videos, not just the docs for coding for developers, but with the video inside these pages, like to better educate the developers who are using these apps. So there's a lot of like studios who are making money with Google and in the United States by just working we have a studio, or we rent out the studio, we film all the educational videos for internal team or something like this. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, not only for short form content, not only for, but yeah, with bigger clients you can offer a lot of services. So that's the first episode. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and yeah, if you found it helpful, subscribe, give any other video suggestions in the comments. What do you want to know more? Who want to have from, I don't know, European filmmakers or creators? All the apps and websites that we mentioned will be down in the description. So yeah, go check out them there, and hopefully you will get your first client. Nice.
So yeah,
good job. See ya.